How's it going, everyone? I know we've been covering the digital deals quite a lot recently, but I know a lot of you guys like to get your hard copies of games, and that's where I got you covered today. Dug up some pretty solid physical PlayStation 4 and 5 game deals. Nothing too blow away right now, but some stuff that's definitely worth a pickup. So let's get right into it. We got a variety of different spots to go over. Best Buy's got a bunch of clearance deals. Gamestop's got some good stuff, and we'll get to all of that. Links to everything will be in the description box below, so if you'd just like to stop listening to me and go check that out. Alright. First up, GameStop gets this deal in and out pretty frequently, but it might be out of stock by the time you guys are watching. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered is $5.87. I don't know why it constantly goes down to this price point, this specific price point, but whatever. It's a great game at a great price. This is like even cheaper than what you can get it on PSN for. I think on PSN it goes down to like 9 or 10 bucks. $5.87 for this is just an excellent deal. Fantastic JRPG, and even if you're not a big fan of JRPGs, go check this game out. It might win you over, and you might end up becoming a fan of the genre. So $5.87 for that is great. I'll also note some used game deals. I don't even know if you call this a deal, but guys, they promote Death Stranding Director's Cut deals all the time. I implore you, do not get bamboozled into buying the Death Stranding Director's Cut unless you really want that PS5 case. Death Stranding on the PS4 is $12.99 pre-owned, and then you could just buy the $10 upgrade and get yourself the Director's Cut. $23 versus like $40, and that $40 is when the game is on sale. I don't know, just makes all the sense in the world to get the PS4 version of the game to me. I thought Death Stranding was great though, and at 13 bucks itself is just a very good price. Even if you don't have a PS5 and you just are looking for a good game to play on PS4, that's a really good price. FF7 Remake is down to 12 bucks used. That's like low-key a really great deal, and for some reason, like new, it's $60. So I don't even know what they're doing there, but $12 for FF7 is great. If you play it on the PS4, fine. It's a great upgrade as well to the PS5. And then I'll also mention MediEvil on the PlayStation 4, down to $4 pre-owned. That's a pretty solid price as well. Not like an amazing remake or anything like that, but, you know, MediEvil's a game a lot of people are nostalgic with, and at 4 bucks, I think it's a pretty good pickup. Alright, moving on from that, Amazon deals. Back for Blood at 15 bucks. This is still available if you're looking to get into it. Probably convince a couple of friends to pick it up as well. You can jump in together and have a good time. Definitely not worth a full $60, but it was available at Game Pass. That's how most people played it. And at 15 bucks, I think it's a decent pickup. Hitman 3 at $19.99. I think this is a really solid deal as well. Yeah, it's Hitman. If you're a fan of stealth action titles, $19.99 is a pretty good pickup. We'll also throw out a mention to Tales of Arise at $31.50. I know this isn't a deep discount, however, this is a game that's really been holding up in price. I think on PSN, it's like $36, so this is a little bit cheaper than the PSN offering as well. And then physically, you'll be hard-pressed to find it sub, 30 bucks, so $31.50 I think is pretty good. That is the PS5 version of the game, by the way. And then I'll also throw a mention to Power Rangers Battle for the Grid Super Edition. That's down from its typical $50 price point to $19.99, so steep discount on that. Bear in mind that just came out back in August of last year, so pretty solid pickup. You get the base game, you get some additional content. Not a bad pickup there, all things considered, if you're looking for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. This is the Super Edition, and 60% off, I would say, is fairly decent. And then I'll also throw a mention, this seems to be readily available on Amazon, and like I constantly like check Amazon thinking like it's gonna go out of stock, but Middle-earth Shadow of War Definitive Edition is $9.99. That's a really good buy. It does go down to like $8 digitally, but you guys are in the market for physical games, so, paying $2 more, you get a physical copy. Shadow of War is great, and it looks like Monolith Soft is doing a Wonder Woman game, I believe. That's what they're working on next, but Shadow of War, pretty good pickup. The Definitive Edition includes the additional content, so that's quite nice as well. Alright, moving on from that, we got some Gamefly deals to hit you guys with. Crysis Remastered Trilogy is down to $19.99. I actually think this is a really good price, and probably the right price to pay for Crysis Remastered Trilogy. This is a far better deal than what you're getting it for digitally. And Gamefly used titles come in immaculate condition, so that's always nice, but this will include Crysis Remastered, Crysis 2, and then Crysis 3 as well. I love me Crysis 2, that's my favorite of the series. Crysis 1 is pretty good. Crysis 3 I wasn't as hot on, but to get all 3 games for $19.99 I do think is a fairly good buy. Definitely the collection was a bit overpriced at that initial $50, I think it was, but at 20 bucks I think it's very good, and yeah, we're gonna get Crysis 4 at some point, so not a bad time to refamiliarize yourself with the franchise. Aliens Fireteam Elite is $9.99. I mean, it's a relatively recent release, pretty cheap. Thought I would mention it if you want another co-op action title. And I'll also throw a mention to Outriders. It's down to $8. I know the update is coming out. That's the only reason I'm mentioning it. Would I advocate buying it? You know, I haven't played it in so long, so I really couldn't tell you, but I do know some people are starting to, or some people are just enjoying the game in general, so probably not worth the full price, but $8, why not, I guess, at Gamefly. Also, throw out a mention to Ghostwire Tokyo. It's down to 40 bucks at Gamefly. You know, I reviewed this game. You can check out the review for my full thoughts. I thought I did a pretty in-depth review. The review ended up being like 18 minutes long, but go check that out if you're interested. In short, the game has some very interesting gameplay mechanics. I thought the story was interesting at first, but then it just, like, abruptly ends out of nowhere, and it wasn't really a satisfying conclusion. I thought that was very unfortunate because I did find the story fascinating for a while. $40 is still a little bit steep for my liking, but if you've been eyeing it for a while, and if you want a game, you know, with some interesting combat, an open world with a good amount of content, it's a fine pickup. Probably would wait for it to get sub 30 bucks though. Lastly, there are some Best Buy clearance deals. These aren't blowaway deals by any stretch of the imagination, but pretty decent, and I thought I would mention them. Far Cry 5 Standard Edition is $13, which is pretty good, all things considered, if you don't... Actually, well, Far Cry 6 is $13 as well at Gamefly. I've mentioned that before, so that's why I didn't mention it in this video. So, if you do just want to pick up Far Cry 6 pre-owned at Gamefly, that's 13 bucks as well. But Far Cry 5 new, 13 bucks here. Resident Evil 2, $18. This will be getting a PlayStation 5 upgrade at some point. Resident Evil 2 is great, and I would highly recommend it. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. This is low-key a fantastic deal. $14 on clearance, so a great JRPG, more of an old school, you know, gameplay style, and I thought it was a great game. Good amount of content as well. 14 bucks I think is a great buy, so definitely worth a mention. Just Cause 3, $8.49. This is considerably more expensive than its digital counterpart. It goes for like $3 digitally, or like $4.49 for the XXL edition, so you are paying a premium to get the game physically, but yeah, them's the break. Sometimes it goes your way physically, sometimes it goes your way digitally. This is one of those cases where it goes your way digitally. The game itself, a lot of fun, an open world where you can just go in, blow things up, have a good time, and not get too invested into the story. If you just want to zone out, crack open a couple beers, and have a good Saturday evening, Just Cause 3 is a pretty good way to do so. The Evil Within 2 is down to $15. I think this is a pretty good buy as well. No, it's $25 off. I don't know why the MSRP is 40 bucks, but nonetheless, $15 for Evil Within 2. I thought this game was considerably better than the first one. You can jump right into Evil Within 2, but I would recommend, you know, at some point playing the first one as well. $15 for that I thought was pretty good. And then I'll also note Terraria, a physical copy of that is $8.49. I mean, it's Terraria. It's one of the most iconic games of all time, so hey, go check that out at $8.50. Thought that was pretty decent as well. But that is going to do it for me. Again, links to everything will be in the description box below if you just want to... I mean, you're at the end of the video, and I'm giving you this spiel, but they're always in the description box. All the deals, everything like that, always in the description box. Links there. You can check out anything that does interest you, as long as it's still available. Sometimes, you know, the editing process, uploading it. We do it day of. We do all that stuff day of, but, you know, things happen. Things go out of stock, etc., etc. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.